Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 11 of my Skarsnik campaign. Is it part 11? I don't know. It is now. What are numbers? What do they want? How do we stop them? And why does number 4 look so weird? Anyway, it's not important. It's not part 4. It's part 11, probably. Shall I check? I'll check. Hang on. Hang on. I've got a really big hard drive. I'm not boasting, all right? It's not the size of your hard drive that counts. It does help, though. But it does mean that looking through all my video files now takes fucking ages because I have like... Oh, God. How big is this folder? Hang on. It is part 11. How big is this folder? Just out of interest. Properties. Right, it's got 2 terabytes of stuff in there, so I probably should clean that out at some point. Never mind, we'll worry about that later. That's probably why it takes so long to fucking open the file. Anyway, it's definitely part 11, probably. And last time we captured the haunted forest. I'm just going to call it the forest because it's not haunted anymore. Got rid of all the ghosties. There's no ghosties, right? Undeads. Just adjacent provinces. If we clean out the ghosts from here, no more ghosts in the haunted forest because it's not a haunted forest anymore. It's just it's a normal forest. It's an average forest. Good. And we've pissed off Wurzag, but I can't find Wurzag, and frankly, I don't want to deal with all of it. I felt like just marching in, finding Wurzag, kick him in the nuts, or whatever orcs have the mushroom, and good. And then we could take his stuff, but I don't know where he is. I think he's over here somewhere. It looks like he's like I think he's in Bretonia. It's just weird. Anyway, so we are going to... yeah, let's head over here. I want to take out these guys. So we are going to encamp there. I am going to assault. Dralg, you're really not. Well, no, you did it for the first fucking time, mate. And to be honest, it wasn't that impressive. It was, at best middling, wasn't it? Eh? Hmm? And you got a ball for it. Well, bully for you. Bully for you. Right, what are we doing? Beyond counting. Global recruitment duration. I mean, that's not bad. I do want more magic item drop chance. Tell you what, let's go with that one. Because... recruit rank and... I mean, yeah, it's just recruit rank, isn't it? Lord recruit rank and thingamajig is... I mean, it's fine. It's not the worst thing, but 5 levels isn't that much, is it? If it's like 10 levels, you'd be like, okay, that's fine. That gives me some options. 5 levels? I don't know. Hit him. You didn't. Never mind. You've been doing great work, though, Pringle, so I will give you that. I think Kettle's going to have to sit here for a turn just to... What the fuck are these guys doing?
Come to join my war. Good lad.
Well, not really. I wonder what happens if I beat you up.
Start the war.
Do you pay for your army? It doesn't look like you do. I can see an army if I... No, I can't see it. So maybe you are paying for your army. Maybe you are. You're taking attrition anyway. If I beat you up a little bit, if I just rough you up, send you packing, do I get your Savage Orcs? That's the question. And why don't we have a Savage Orc big boss or warlord? We should have all the warlords. Just so you could do different armies. Because, I mean, you can have a nice Savage Orc army with Wurzag, but it feels like you could just have a Savage Orc warlord, and then you could have, like, a nice Savage Orc. Just throwing it out there. Seems like an obvious one, CA. Just saying. Maybe you could get whoever's left... before they turn off the lights to put a warlord in there. So, no. Oh, I am really worried for Creative Assembly, though, because that's like... I've heard big cuts. I've heard really big cuts. That is a concern. I mean, it's also for all the people losing their jobs as well. I feel so bad for them. I got made redundant, and although I hated the job, and I wasn't overly worried financially, it did make me feel like shit. As it was, I'm now in a better job, and I get to work from home, and I get paid more, so, you know, could be worse. don't have to drive to a weird cottage in the middle of Cornwall anymore. Literally, where I worked, it was in the middle of nowhere. Because I worked for a mining company. And for some reason, because I think it was on a site of an old processing plant. Because they've got, like, land all over Cornwall. They've closed down a bunch of it. And there was just this weird cottage on the edge of one of these processing plants that was just... I mean, it was fine inside, but it felt like you were going into someone's house to work, and it was just in the arse end of nowhere. You had to drive down these, like, random, very narrow Cornish lane. If I type narrow Cornish lane, what kind of pictures do we get? I'm just saying if you could... Yeah, so, I mean, if you type narrow Cornish lane into Google, you kind of get a general idea of some of them. And think like the really high hedges one where you can't see over the top. Like the hedges are twice the height of the car, and it's a car width. You're going down a road which is a car width, but it's not one way. You can meet other stuff coming the way. Often tractors. So it's that kind of thing. For about 10 minutes, we were driving through these narrow country lanes, and just in the arse end of nowhere. Very weird experience. Even weirder when we had a French intern, because it was a French company, or French-owned company anyway, and we had a French intern come over. So she was like a tiny little firecracker, she was. She was off her fucking brain, and she would... Now, going down country, I'm fairly used to narrow country lanes. So I kind of drive probably faster than I should do down them, because I'm like, get out of the way, you fucking emmets. But she was driving down these country lanes at about 70, and I was a passenger in a car once, and I feared for my life. She was off her fucking... I don't know what she was. Probably fromage or something. Absolute lunatic. Right, all right, let's kill these guys. So, poor old Golden Wanderer is being chased by 2 Terrorgeists, which is a bit rough. It's fine. She is going to try to Spirit Leech them. Meanwhile, we do have Sly coming down to assist. Unfortunately, he got chased off by some bats. I mean, I say chased off, he'd be fine with him, but he'd get bogged down. I don't really want him to get bogged down. Meanwhile, Skarsnik is also on his way. Very slowly, because he only got a speed of 40. He's a slow little boy. We did deal with the reinforcements coming in. It was just an old guy, so we bopped him. Well, I say bopped him. Graham bopped him. Okay, here comes Golden Wanderer charging in. We've got 2 Terrorgeists after her. Terrorgeists are anti-large. One of the, like, 3 anti-large units that I think the vampire counts get. Skeleton Spearmen, Blood Knights, and Terrorgeists. That's all they get. I mean, it's fine. You don't need an anti-large unit to deal with a large unit, but it does mean they are somewhat underrepresented in the vampire lineup, potentially. Maybe, you know, some Graveguard with halbards or something would be nice. I don't think the undead have had... Well, no, that's not true. They got Mongols now, don't they? But they're not anti-large. You know, Graveguard with halbards. How difficult would that be to add in? Just get a little bit more anti-large options. That's all we're asking for. Okay, Gobbo's moving down the hill. We do have 4 black coaches. Black coaches are still absolute arse. And I mean, mostly because they're not very good at killing stuff. So their ability, I mean, more than 120 kills. I dislike the kills thing. I think it should be based on damage dealt as gold, because if you're fighting something like, you know, a horde of Skaven slaves, that's going to be very easy to rack up. If you're fighting ogres, that's going to be nearly impossible. 180 casualties is probably going to be most of the enemy army. Huh, hit a tree. And actually did better for hitting the tree. So there we go. Skarsnik's product hit a tree, and it was better. Right, the Terrorgeists are down. Squig hoppers are retreating to the rear of our line while we wait for the main undead horde to arrive. Gonna try and blob them up in the centre here, although my fanatics are on the right flank, and as such, fanatics will despawn if they hit a tree. They'll despawn if they literally hit anything. They're such precious little babies. No, darling, I simply can't. I can't swing this giant ball around while I'm hopped up mushrooms if I'm anywhere near a pebble. Let me tell you, it just takes me right out of the mood, doesn't it? I assume the actual reason is that they, you know, wrap the chain around the tree and then probably their neck. So Dove Blood Knight scores the second option. They got all three options of the anti-large in this army. They got Blood Knights there, so they have... how much anti-large have they got? I mean, they basically are anti-cavalry, aren't they? 22 bonus first large. I mean, it's not bad, but considering they're vampires, you'd think they'd be a little bit more killy. And that's like... I mean, they're fine. They're alright. They got frenzy, they got, you know, they regenerate in combat. It's not bad. It's just they're not great. I'd kind of forgotten that Gorst has his super zombies, but they don't actually seem to be that good. Well, no, that's not true. Are they that good? I mean, they do have the Ravenous Dead, but yeah, if you just kill them fast enough, you're fine. There goes the war. Now we've kind of broken through in the centre there with the Squigs moving in to hit enemy units from behind, and we're getting a little surround there on the centre, so you can see the Crypt Horrors starting to crumble away. So we've sort of broken through on the centre there. I was using a bunch of abilities on these nasty skulkers to kind of help them out, and that has worked out quite nicely. We've broken through the centre. So now our units can move in and start taking out units on either flank. And the thing is that they've left... Gorst should really be in the thick of combat, because he not only heals and buffs his zombies, but he also damages everyone around him. He's basically a Mortis engine. So it makes sense for him to be right in the midst of the action, not hanging around behind the enemy army where he's not doing any good, like he's doing nothing back there. It's a bit of a waste of him. I'm assuming they just use the same AI for the corpse carts, but again, corpse carts should be in the action. I mean, not in the action, but close enough to the action. Never mind, his army's dead and he's going to die of sadness, which is, I mean, that works. Okay, I mean, the thing is, right, my army composition is reasonably nasty, but this army is more than capable, in my opinion, of taking that out. It's just the AI fights like an idiot. And I realise that you don't want the AI to fight perfectly, because if you do, basically, you are... the AI you want to create is one that is entertaining, not necessarily competent. However, I would argue at higher difficulty levels, you probably want them to be a little bit smarter, don't you? Is this going to be worth it for me? I genuinely don't know. Let's loot and occupy. Because all this is orange. I mean, it's only minus 15%, and with the ports, because that's 150. Plus, we have the settlement income, which will be 160 minus 15. I mean, it might be worth it. It might be worth it. Where did... Oh, you went over there. All right. Alright. That's slightly concerning, because you might be heading for Modz, edge. Oh, good job. What did you do? Very little. Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm going to have to block you here to stop you from attacking that. What I really want to do is take Mount Silver Spear so I can trade it for Sump Pits. That's my plan. That is my plan. There's my plan. Okay, let's hit Grand Prix. Oh, come on, club. Why is it when you need your boys to actually be vaguely competent? I don't know. Right, anyway. Do I want to... Give me some hits. I'll declare war on Karakadrin. Really? Is that it? Fuck me.
You have warpstone.
No.
Good. May make deal pact.
No, shut up. Give me some fucking money. Give me some fucking money, you muppet.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm just going to take that. It's kind of... Okay, I'm just going to occupy this. Because I'm going to want to keep it. I don't know if the Statue of Grom is necessarily good. Like, if it gave you like a little bit more melee attack or physical resistance or something, I'd be like, yeah, that feels good. But, you know, leadership is, good. They're more likely to get wiped out then, and then I have to replace them. Fantastic. And some control, which means I don't have to build the Goblin Big Boss building. Yay. Anyway.
On thy knees. Then and only then shall I hear thine words.
I mean, if you want me to suck your dick, then I'm a goblin, so I'm right about the right level anyway. I don't need to... If I go on my knees, I'm going to be too low. I'm going to need like a step stool or something to kneel on. It's just... it's just not... It's not really worth the effort, to be honest, mate. God, you guys are the worst. Okay, we'll get some replenishment here. Do we have squigs? Oh, we do have squigs. Well, in that case, let's get nastier squigs. An inspiring presence and big lads. Makes sense to me. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't really want to lose. Well, I feel like they pile in there. Garrisons are pretty shit anyway. Okay, let's get... I want the proper tough as well. Because that'll give us that extra campaign movement range. And, I mean, Renowned and Feared is... good. I don't necessarily need the mob boss, but I would like... Oh, I wouldn't mind the ambush success chance either. Like, I'd like to make Skarsnik quite killy. It's 40 the maximum, isn't it? I don't think I'm gonna do that. I mean, we could just get the ambush success chance plus. I mean, it's 15, so. All right, we'll finish off Gorst. The Gorst at that point will only have a few settlements left, which is great. I mean, not for Gorst, obviously. That's very for traumatic experience for him, isn't it? In fact, come here. I'm going to give that to you, because it doesn't really matter what you get as long as you're a higher level, right? Excellent. Dralg, you are doing slightly better. Yeah, Skips, you just kind of stay around that area. You're kind of like the defense for that region. Well, I guess I'm going to have to join in with that. I mean, that's not too problematic because Goldtooth does have a lot of stuff, so I'm hoping he's going to be pretty strong. And their war succeeds, wherever the fuck that was.
What do you offer? Things for burn fuel in my warp forges?
Maybe? Okay. Oh, Cheese and Onion's back. Finally, you lazy shit. Get over here. Winds of Pain.
You need me?
I am... Right. Right. Here's the thing. We are going to upgrade both of you lads.
Who needs killing? Sounds like a
I'm going to head for Dread Rock, because if we take Dread Rock...
All right.
I'm also going to just scooch down here, because I think they're going to come... I mean, Theobald Baylor down there, I think he's going to want to head up and try and take out Shatterstone Bay. So protect that for a minute. We'll take Dreadrock. Once we've taken Dreadrock, we'll move in on Shatterstone Isle, then down to Dragonfang Mount. Bob's your uncle. Whatever your uncle's named. Mine's Steve. Oh, you fucking hopped back there, you piece of shit. Just let me fight you. Like, either stay there or come and attack me. Stop dicking about like a fucking prick.
That works.
Thank you. Okay, just know by the time I get round there. Let's grab that one. He will probably critically fail. Okay, so we've got 2 turns before the towers. I'm hoping that Vlad has got bigger things on it. Well,
only then shall I hear thine words.
okay, so what I'm concerned about is if I beat up Karakadrin, that Vlad's then going to decide to declare war on me because I'm the closest person to him and I'm the player. And he doesn't actually, like, he hates these guys. Oh, fuck me, there's fucking Wulfric. Like, he definitely hates the Wood Elves. Does he hate the Wood Elves? Yeah, he does, but he has no diplomatic contact with them, apparently. I wonder if that's something to do with the way the AI, like, wages war, because I can't help but feel that the diplomatic contact thing is a way to mask the AI sending armies across the world to try and fight each other because they don't know how to actually properly wage war. Thing is, they don't do too badly against the player. If they're attacking the player, they're generally, they feel pretty sensible. But when they're fighting each other, they do some really weird random shit. Pringles, doesn't really matter what you get, so something like that is fine. And we will upgrade to the Great Hall of Greasus. Fantastic. Like, I've been allied with Marathi. So she's to the west of Ulthuan, right? So you'd think what she's going to do is she's going to attack the western coast, wouldn't you? That would be the best option. No, what have I told you? I saw her sail around Ulthuan, or at least try to, because she got as far as Lothern, and then there was like 3 stacks of High Elves in Lothern who sailed out, killed her, but what she was going for was the east coast of Lothern. And I don't know why. She was targeting a settlement on the east coast. Why? What the fuck? No, Gorse, no. No peace, only war. Right, I don't care about... Oh, hello. Hello there, little fella. If I sail over here, can I land? I can. Lovely. That is actually perfect. Right, you guys.
You caught me in a non-murdering mood.
That's nice. You want to grab one of those guys? Go on. Yeah, right. Go on then. Mostly because I want to flood this. So we've got reinforcements. Do we not have our war anymore? Hang on. Did we complete our war? Oh, we did complete our war. Oh, fantastic. So that means we get income. I mean, all that kind of good shit. That's fantastic. Okay, great. Great. And we've got reinforcements on our side as well, which is fantastic. Lovely. I swear the AI doesn't really know what to do when you have reinforcements incoming. I don't think it can see whether reinforcements are actually coming into the battlefield. Also, I got new headphones and it's weird because I can hear my voice better. So it's kind of freaking me out. I don't know what to do about that. I'll get used to it, I'm sure. Anyway, so we're going to let old Urk... Is it Urk? Is that the guy who's leading this, or is this guy? Masher. It's Masher, isn't it? Masher is the boss. So we're going to let these guys basically take all of the... they'll do all the heavy lifting effectively. We're going to let them take the front line. Meanwhile, our squigs are holding back, and Skarsnik and his buddies are hiding over here where we can't be seen because, of course, we're all stalking. Even Golden Wonder and Sly are hiding in the trees over there. which means this entire section of the city, as far as the AI is concerned, no one's here. Of course, they are attacking over here. I was wishing they would all just go from that bit and then just pile in there, but they're not. Anyway, that is drawing off a lot of the enemy forces. It seems as the Squigs just seem to be chilling back here at the moment. We will use them momentarily, but for the moment, we're just going to let the Savage Orcs draw in and deal with the undead. I thought these were big uns, but they're just normal Savage Orcs. Of course, we've got the Savage Orc Boar Boy big uns. These guys are actually pretty good, mostly because they put more emphasis on the attack, I think. The big uns, I mean, they're still not amazing, but I think they've got better charge bonus. I just think normal Boar Boys are just a bit trash. I've never found a use for them. I want to find a use for them, but they're just so slow. They can't really do much. They can't really be cavalry because they're so slow, and they don't really have a great charge bonus, and their stats are trash. So you kind of have to question, what are they for? They're not even particularly cheap. So it's, you know, you may as well just take Orc Boys. They're just better. Anyway, we've got the Squigs waiting, and want some more of these guys. I think this is probably fine. I mean, there's a unit of Zombles heading down here. We can swarm over those. A lot of the undead army is piling in to try and fend off the Savage Orc assault. But that's not where the real danger lies. Oh no. No. The real danger lies in the goblins. As we've now taken down the gate over here. And this gate's down as well. And while their forces throw themselves at the Savage Orcs to try and fend off that attack. I don't know why. There's a unit of light goblins that decides to go all the fucking way around. I don't know why. I told everyone to go through the gate. These guys and these guys apparently decide to go the fucking long way. Oh, and these guys as well. Like, what? Why? Oh, never mind. Gonna send the Squigs in momentarily, but you can see, look at all that they've just really pulled in. All of the undead army and the garrison. This is going to cause them huge problems. Okay, we're now pushing into the city from both sides. It's a pincer movement. That's right. Ah, Skarsnik loves a pincer movement. Squigs, led by Kettle, swarming into the city. These zombles are lunch, effectively. They may have that lovely Ravenous Dead ability. However, it's not really going to help them, seeing as we just run over them very rapidly, and we're just going to chew through them far more quickly than their health will be able to keep up. You can see they're even sad at the moment. I mean, their health is really... And now that everyone's here, it is going down. But before, with just a couple of units, they were holding their own. They were holding their own, which is very impressive. So we need to get Gold Wanderer and Slime here as soon as I remember them. We've still got that unit of Night Goblins, which apparently has gone all the way down here for some reason. Not entirely sure why. And we've grabbed some objectives. We grabbed this objective over here. We grabbed this. So we're capturing the objectives all over the place. They must realise something's going wrong here. And the Squigs are now pouring up this ramp straight towards the city centre. So the city centre is right there. It's a victory location. They've also got the key building there, which we can go and grab. So I'll take both of those. And although they've got a few units hanging around here, they're mostly things like skeleton warriors and zombles, something that is not really going to cause us too much trouble. All of their particularly nasty units are trying to fend off the Savage Orcs down here, and this is having a seriously detrimental effect on their ability to defend the city, because all of their best boys are currently fighting the units I don't care about. Slight issue with the Mortis engine, because that will be doing damage all around that, and all of our boys are quite squishy. With that said, I mean, the Nasty Skulkers do have reasonably good melee attack and weapon strength. And this Mortar's Engine doesn't really have much armour, so we should be able to punch through it fairly easily. The Mortar's Engine will be doing damage to everyone. As you can see, it's just slowly... Oof, it's racking up a lot of damage. Someone needs to kill that thing. We've got Skarsnik heading over to help us, though. Meanwhile, we've got some squigs heading up to the victory location to go and grab that. And you know what? The Mortar's Engine is going down pretty quickly. Skarsnik having arrived. And it's got SAD as well, which means it's about to go pop. And pop. There it goes. I don't actually know if that does damage to us or not. It doesn't seem to do much damage, even if it did, so that's fine. And we've got Skarsnik's War as well, as we swarm over the defenders, trying to hold back the attack on the city centre. And the main issue for them now is all of their units are committed to the defences of the wall. You can see a few of them trying to disengage, race back to help their forces at the city centre, but it's just been a surprise attack swarming over them. We've actually captured pretty much all of the objectives. There we go. We've got the victory location, which means the tickets. Apparently, the victory tickets are ticking up. Once you've got the maximum amount of victory tickets, of course, the enemy army is broken. With that said, having attacked, there's sort of like little rear guard there, and they kind of blunted the Savage Orc attack. They did manage to fend that off. The Savage Orcs lost a lot of their boys trying to break through, which is fine by me, because I'm more than happy for them to sacrifice themselves. I mean, they do have some more boys over here who didn't really do very much because there was no one over here to fight. So, I mean, that's a shame that they're not dead. But our squigs are now swarming over any enemy units in our path. And although we have yet to fill our little victory bar there, the enemy army's taken so much damage, I don't think it's going to stick around for much longer. And having grabbed that, I think does it give them morale penalties if we own all of the objective thingamajigs? I'm not entirely sure. I'm just interested, but there we go. The enemy army is now disintegrating. And that means, of course, the enemy general will disintegrate because he gets sad because he's got no friends anymore. Well, thanks for tanking the enemy, boys. Really very helpful. How much movement will I have left if I'm going to sack it. Because then what I want to do is betray! Betrayal! That's right, fuckers! You suck! Get wrecked. Ah! Classic Skarsnik move. So we got some... What do we get? I never feel like you get enough Y. Like, the Y units you get tend to be very, very meh. Right, they're dead. Good. So, we got... Oh, we got some armoured squig hoppers. That's good. And a feral wyvern. Which is fine. I feel like maybe you should get, like... Because a war... It takes... I mean, in fairness, this is... Jesus Christ, how much war power do we build up? Fighting battles 46, previous war success 20. So actually, we're basically almost... We're over halfway there already, which is... This is good. It's a bit of a mood, isn't it? Hey? That's nice. So... Well, that's the question, isn't it? I love that. I'll pay you to fight my enemies, and then afterwards... Oh yeah, you're dead as well. Suck a dick. Pringles, can you block Reginald there? Well, looks like you did. Good job. Might not even be able to reach that settlement now. Let's make you elusive. Anyone else not moved? Oh, fuck's sake, you've hopped over there again. Alright, tell you what. Try and assault him. You got this. I believe in you. Come on. You did. Good job. Genuinely excellent work there. Okay, if I don't think you can reach that settlement. I could be wrong. No, you can't. That's fine. Good. Good. Okay, so let's have a chat with Tretch.
You smell stink, trusting. Perhaps treaty pact, yes? Yes?
We've already got a treaty pact, you turnip. Right, give me some pit in exchange for Mount Silver Spear. Oh, it's not far off. 15 there. Alright.
Good, good.
Alright, I guess. Just because I want the set. Okay, I'll upgrade you, and I'll build that one, and I guess maybe that one. More defences, not the bad choice. And Twig Cages is fine. Excellent. Oh, it's all coming together.
Tyrant decides.
Okay, we can't actually reach anyone. That's fine. We're going this direction. Are you at war with you? Oh God, Dirthy's at war with what's his face? I would love to know.
I think awful careful about what yous want to say to me.
Why? Oh, is it just because I'm not trespassing on you anymore? And you're a bit less shitty. I still don't know where the fuck he is. I'm assuming he must be over here. This is weird. Do not know. Oh God. Oh no.
By the comet,
Oh God.
the nation calls.
Oh fuck.
The nation calls.
No, no. Oh God, I hate it when those wandering arseholes decide to
I hear ya.
exponentially just expand their numbers. Okay, you can be a special. Oh, you're doing your own thing on it. That's fine. You can do your own thing. Because they won't care about that. That's fine. What happened to Thingamajig? Is he dead, or is he going to be back? What's going on here? Yeah. Lords and Heroes. Cheesy Watson. Oh, you're over there. All right, come back here. Come here. Yes, that's the plan. That is indeed the plan. Okay, you meander over that way. So we're gonna mop up the Dragon Isles. It's not super useful, but you can usually make quite a lot of money here. I mean, we don't really use docks, and that is less money, isn't it? Because we get it's only minus 4%. It's only minus 4%. Assume we have other bonuses.
Skarsnik.
Maybe? Question mark.
Who's the boss?
Not entirely sure. Right, we're going to do that. We're going to get Sneaky Stabbers, and when you guys become Gold Chevron, you'll get more weapon strength, charge bonus, all that kind of good stuff. And physical resistance as well, which is very nice. Wait, Jesus Christ, you got 7 skill points. Jesus. Good grief. So do something like that. So you've got like oodles of melee attack and weapon strength. The idea being you can just run in and shank people. Skips. I'm tempted to sort of like send you to help Scrag out a little bit, like beyond the mountains. And Rachnik, you're going to hoppity hop over here. Let's just keep assaulting them. We've got Grom Peak, which is great. And I've not seen hide nor hair of Ungrim in so long, which is just weird. I'm not used to this. The normal case would be that he just throws stacks at me, but in fact we've been fairly... ever since the start of the game, we've been fairly chill neighbours, haven't we? We've been respecting each other's boundaries, and it's only recently where I've stopped respecting boundaries and decided to meander in and fuck shit up. I really need some more goblins.
Now they'll see.
Never mind. What we'll... Oh, you. What do you want? Bonus versus infantry, bonus versus... you've already got 8 bonus versus infantry. I could just make you super killy versus infantry. So that way you've got 18 bonus versus infantry. And you have like splash attacks. which is pretty legit. Okay, let's boost up that. Let's boost up that. Just upgrades, all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, more growth there. Just to, well, do we actually need growth there? Yeah, I guess we do. Where don't we need growth? Here, I guess. So here, we probably want more money. Which seems good. Here, we need more money as well. Let's go with that. And we will go and cleanse the rest of the Dragon Isles. And very soon we'll have to pick a new war target. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.